The volume indicates that we've seen the bottom of Bitcoin, and now it's blue skies ahead. I see for the last quarter of this year, hyperinflation and a monetary reset. Bitcoin's going to explode in that.
Today for the Bitcoin price with DavinciJ15, we will be talking about Bitcoin because right now, according to DavinciJ15, we have massive evidence in the charts that this year, $3,800 for Bitcoin was most certainly the bottom. And guys, what will surprise you even more is what, according to DavinciJ15, is the short-term outlook for the Bitcoin price right now. Guys, this episode will be jam-packed because we will also be talking about the virus and the financial crisis and what is most likely to happen to the world economy within this year. Guys, you want to take a seat, you want to be ready for this episode, you want to smash up the like button to at least 3,000 to 4,000 likes, and that being said, we want to come to the most important question of today. DavinciJ15, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing okay. I'm not tickled pink, but we're gonna get there one day.
Yes. As you remember, we talked about in case we close above a certain price level, and the close will be after the Sunday, he will be tickled pink and I will be tickled yellow. I at least put on a yellow t-shirt for you guys, but we will have more of these fun things coming up. But for now, Da Vinci, thanks for joining us at these very late hours in Chile. Let's pull up the charts and let's see what you have to share with us, because I can already tell everyone this will be most certainly very, very surprising.
Sure. So let's see here what we got here. We've got like the long-term chart. We've got the 2 weeks up, and I was hoping we would have like some sort of like railroad tracks right and headed up over here, but that's not happening. So we have to deal with what's actually happening, and it's positive, right? If once we close this 2-week chart out with the green candle, this would also be considered a harami. So what we have to obviously in the next 2 weeks past this high, which is probably around, what is that high? It's at, let's see here. I hate it when people do that. When I watch videos, it's not telling you the price. It's at 7,139. If we pass that high in the next 2 weeks, that is a positive sign for us to go a lot higher. I really think that this is the bottom here, because we can see volume is finally coming in the 2-week chart here. You can see that we have a rounding bottom here, and if we go back in the past, right, whenever we have a rounding bottom of volume, that shows that, hey, you know what, we're going to go a lot higher. So this is very positive in a sense, right? You can see that even though with this little uptick, right, you can see this rounded off, and then we went a lot higher. And if you can go back into history and see the same thing, but I'm not going to go there.
Yep.
Looking at the short term, right? I'm thinking that we're going to have probably a little bit of a scare here happening very shortly with the price. And let me just delete these. And I don't know why it's not showing up the fib levels, but here, let me just add.
Take your time. I wanted to make everyone aware. Think about it, guys. We had a big volume in the breakdown, and then people lost interest over time. But when the prices really went bearish, the volume increased again. So actually right now, Da Vinci, we saw this very nice rounding bottom, and according to you, this is a bullish sign for Bitcoin in case we close above $7,140 within the next 1 or 2 weeks. You would say this was most certainly the bottom, and we see much more bullish price action within the next few weeks and months. Is that correct?
Exactly. So I'm thinking, but before we do, I think we have a little bit more downside, not much though. I think 8.2 will hold us here. If you want to take a trade off of this, I would suggest you set your loss at the bottom of these wicks here, maybe at that wick down here, and set it buy-in order if we come down more at 38.2, because I do really believe 38.2 is going to hold. And you can see if we want to take this, like, just do even just a 2-to-1, right? I mean, that's right back where we are, pretty much. And so it's a very good risk-to-reward ratio, and you could actually just take half profits and let to see where the rest runs, right? and that would be a trade to take to hold on for Bitcoin at 100K actually. Believe it or not. So if you want to take a big risk here, I mean, it's not even a big risk. So because like really, as you can see, it's like 7.3% difference here. So if you the most you could lose is 7% of your money that you put down on this trade, and you could always just reduce that amount that you're going to lose in total dollar value, of course, if you want. And then you let the rest ride all the way to 100K. I think that would be an amazing trade.
First of all, thank you, DaVinci. And I want to know from everyone watching right now, please, guys, take part at the poll. This is the first part of this video. We will make two polls for this video. Do you think 3,800-ish, 3,850 was the bottom for Bitcoin? Yes or no? Click the poll, which is popping up on top of the screen right now, and say yes or no, whether this was the bottom. So, DaVinci, first of all, thank you so much for this kind of bullish outlook, even though we have in the immediate short term most probably some more downwards price action. The mid and long run looks extremely bullish for Bitcoin right now. However, there is a second thing you want to talk about, and this is one specific confirmation here on your specific Bitcoin chart. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? What has to happen for us to go bullish on this specific chart which you are showing right now?
Well, this is the MACD, right? And this is the MACD histogram here. And as you can see, right, we have created a very long candle down, but this is on the green candle up. So this means the momentum is going to actually turn down. And once we actually confirm this, we can see this thing go up and away. I think that will be the beginning of our bull run higher. Will happen in the next 1 or 2 months, and guess what? Look at that. What's happening in 1 or 2 months? They're happening. Exactly. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yes. So guys, think about it. We have 1 to 2 months for this confirmation, and the halving is in 1.5 months, which is exactly in between this time frame. You can see it actually right here. It's bitcoincensus.com. Pretty interesting. They are doing one countdown based on the 10-minute average and one countdown based on the on-chain block time right now, which is 10.4 minutes and not 10 minutes. And you can see between the next 45 to 47 days, we will approximately, of course, things can change a little bit, we will see the Bitcoin halving coming down. And if this in fact coincides with the confirmation on the MACD, guys, I mean, we can probably talk about serious fireworks coming, and of course it's the Moon Boy talking here right now, but let us know in the comment section down below if you think that this is actually a probability. According to me and also DavinciJ15, it is. And thanks, DaVinci, for sharing that. However, there is a second thing which certainly is very, very important for us, and this is of course not only the Bitcoin outlook, but also the outlook for the financial markets. And I mean, we have been screaming about that for the last couple of years, and right now it really seems that it is gonna go down. And with that virus coming up, maybe let me show you quickly this statistics here. It's already sadly 663,000 confirmed cases. The curve is still going parabolic here on the linear scale, not flattening out at all. So DaVinci, can you maybe share with us your thoughts on this whole situation, the financial markets, and what can we expect? I've been talking on Twitter about hyperinflation coming after deflation. What are your thoughts about that? You actually talked about it prior to the recording, that things might be much worse than we all predicted it, because this virus is unprecedented.
Yes, like I've said, Chris, I really believe that we have a very high probability that go into hyperinflation sometime this year, probably at the last quarter of this year. And the reason why is because of this virus and the money printing that the Federal Reserve and the world has embarked on when there is a lower economic activity. We're going to see a lot of people not being able to purchase different goods like they used to. Like, for example, it's going to be harder and harder to produce phones, cars, and all that come to a stop, and you're a whole bunch of money and not be able to buy anything except what you're going to really need. And I think about how I wanted a new MacBook Pro, the next new 16-inch MacBook Pro, and then I realized, you know what, I'd rather hold back and wait for things to calm down before I go and spend that money. But now I'm going to spend that money on only what I absolutely need. And so a lot of people are going to have that same thing, and then they're going to purchase all those goods that they absolutely need, and there's only a few of them left because nobody's going to work, everybody's staying at home, and they're getting checks from the government. And so that's going to bid the price up of different goods until the point where people realize, wait a second, you know what, if I don't buy something with this paper money, I'm going to lose its value. So that could turn into hyperinflation very, very fast.
And the biggest problem of that is something like a negative feedback loop, which is making things worse and worse. And the simple fact that things are getting worse, making things even worse. When people are sitting on a bunch of currency, which is actually right now happening, and then they see the urge of spending the money very quickly because the prices rise so fast, they spend it more quickly, and this drives the prices even more up. And this drives the urgency of buying things faster even more up as well. The problem is what we have been seeing. All of these economists, if you want to call them like this, they are like Keynesians or monetarists. And what they should have been doing within the last 10 years when the economy was going up and the financial markets was going up, they should have contracted the money supply so they have some room to grow and to expand the monetary supply right now. But what they've been doing is just expanding and expanding and expanding. And right now that things are getting worse, they have to expand it even more. And this is the biggest problem. These economists, they are, in my opinion, they are big joke because they have contradicted their own philosophy of contracting and expanding the monetary supply. So what we are seeing right now is just what is inevitable in the first place, and things are getting much worse as they are right now. So thank you so much for sharing that knowledge with us, Da Vinci, and I can just be very happy that everyone who is watching right now will be most probably prepared, because we've been talking about that for the last couple of years. I want to urge everyone, please, first of all, go down to the video, and this is very important, and go down and not only smash the like button to 3,000 to 4,000 likes for this video, but also I've seen that 50% of the viewers are not subscribed to our channel. So please click the subscribe button and tick this little bell here and press on all, because otherwise you will be missing out on time-sensitive content when things get very bad. Scroll down, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on our channel and on DavinciJ15's channel. This is very important. And I also want to know, do you guys think that the hyperinflation might start already towards the end of 2020? Click the second poll on top of the screen right now and say yes or no. That would be very interesting. And Da Vinci, do you have maybe any concluding thoughts about this whole situation, how people can prepare? I mean, it should be obvious to most of them, but I want to make it very obvious for every single one.
Yes, well, obviously you should purchase hard assets like gold, silver, and obviously Bitcoin is a hard asset to save for after this monetary reset that we're going to be going through. I really think that that's one of the best ways that you can protect against hyperinflation. But you could also purchase assets that that you can sell, liquidate for cash easily. That also works as well. So anything that you can sell.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that, Da Vinci. And guys, stick here until the end of the video, because Da Vinci has a massive update for Pandora's Wallet. Also, guys, I want to urge you, go down to the pinned comment, and in case you are an experienced trader, there is massive volatility coming up. Take advantage of the massive volatility if you are an experienced trader, because we have a collaboration with Bybit and Femex, and added together you can get $202 for free for 0.2 Bitcoin deposit on Bybit and 0.2 Bitcoin deposit on Femex. Added together, it's $202. By clicking this link and clicking this link, you can get an account within 30 seconds and get $202 in total for free for 0.2 Bitcoin deposit. And that being said, Da Vinci, you already said it, there's a very important update for Pandora's Wallet. Can you introduce us to that update? Some people already know about it, but some people don't. How can they take advantage of that offer?
Yes, well, I've a lot of great response from people taking up the offer of access to my Telegram group, my private Telegram group, and it's growing really fast. We've gotten quite a few people and interesting people, and helping everybody. And you get access to all my trades and stuff like that. You get to see my portfolio and so forth, and there are a lot of people are excited about that. And this is actually for a short time until the end of actually April. We are you access to that group for forever, basically. So you will have access to that Telegram group for forever. And on top of that, I'm going to be publishing a white paper that gives you access to the coin that I'm going to be making sometime soon. So by purchasing any of these subscriptions, you'll be getting some of those coins as well. And that will probably be the only way Americans can actually participate in this coin offering that I might be doing in the future. No guarantees, right? But that's if we do the coin offering, I will be giving that to the anyone that subscribes between now and the end of March, right? So you'll have access to those coins as an airdrop if you help support DaVinci Codes and us as well, right?
Thank you very much. And guys, do you know how to find that? Scroll down, pin comment, click on more, and press pandoraswallet.com, and you might be you can actually, it's your own decision, take part at that. So thank you so much, DaVinci, for that. Thanks everyone for smashing up the like button. Thanks everyone for subscribing to our channel. We actually just passed 50,000 subscribers, so thanks everyone who was joining here. Thanks everyone who is joining right now by scrolling down, pressing subscribe, and joining before we hit 100k. So that being said, DaVinci, do you have anything to share before we wrap up today's episode?
Yeah, always the position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Thank you so much, DaVinci. Do not get wrecked, guys. And that being said, we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. Click the subscription box right here and click the Bible tutorial, which is popping up right there. And that being said, we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. Wow, I'm talking so fast. And as always, guys, bye-bye.